Sassy Eliot.
Girl! The WIP Afternoon Show with Ike, Spike, and Fritz.
What's going on there?
It's 3 o'clock on Friday, which means we're joined by Sassy Eliot Shorr-Parks. This call-in brought to you by Robin Ford, online at robinford.com. Robin Ford, where cars and trucks are so cheap. Hello. Oh, wait, I haven't even put Eliot on the air. There we go. Hello, Sassy Eliot.
It would be so funny if you guys just took that song and swapped out the name of another guest and played it without them knowing. Like if you a beat reporter on from another city or Steele or somebody like that, just to see their reaction to what that would be.
Oh, man. I love my Sassy Eliot here.
Yeah,
So,
I guess they're not sassy, though.
No. You're the sassiest.
Yeah.
Eliot, you are in favor of the positivity pledge.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think if the fans want the team to win on Sunday, they can help that by not booing right away. And we can have a discussion about, this is Philly and that's what we do, and if they play well, blah, blah, blah. But there's no question that it absolutely is better for the players and the coaches if on Sunday it's not like a super tense, terrible environment. And the way to change that is to cheer. Like, I guarantee you, if people do take the positivity pledge and they do the standing ovation, that the players would not only appreciate it, they'd probably be taken aback by it in a positive way. And I think it could change the outcome of the game. So I think anybody against it is, not rooting for the Eagles to win.
Yep. You're the best, man.
That is outrageous.
You are the best.
Yeah.
That is just
I mean,
outrageous.
if the point's to win, the point's not to act like the fan base that boos the most. Like, I don't know what banner you get for that.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's it.
The point of being a fan is being able to express yourself. And when the team gives you something to be excited about and to be happy about, there's no fan base that cheers and celebrates and uplifts a team like this fan base does. And when a team is not playing well, this isn't a fan base that pats you on the back or gives you standing ovations, despite what Fritz created a couple years ago with Trey Turner. And I got to be honest with you, I remember that day there were a lot of people against that, against giving Trey Turner a standing ovation, including that day we took calls where people were saying this is embarrassing, this isn't about it. Like, so this is Philadelphia, Eliot. Sorry.
Yeah.
And if the team doesn't want to hear the fans' displeasure, then guess what? How about, when's the last time we took the opening drive down and scored a touchdown?
Well, it could happen Sunday if they had some positive reinforcement. But you're right. It has been a while. I would just say it's easy to be a fan when things are going well, right? Like any fan base can
don't try that. No, I'm not letting you do that. No.
If Eagles fans truly want to be the best, I think the positivity pledge would be the sign of a fan base that wants their team to succeed.
That's not going to work with this fan base.
Yeah, I want to separate myself from Eliot here. If you want to boo, go ahead and boo. Mine was a suggestion.
Because here's the thing, E. Here's the thing. And the players, whether they want to admit it or not, being held accountable and being held to a standard allows them or should prevent them from ever becoming complacent and satisfied and content. And every game is supposed to matter, especially when it comes to the Eagles. You only get 17 of these things, and you get 9 at home. Sometimes you get 8 at home sometimes nowadays. So the fans don't have very many opportunities to be out there and expressing how they feel about the team. And the team has lost 3 straight games. I mean, they blew a 21-point lead on the road to Dallas. Then you come home and lose to an upstart Chicago Bears team where they rushed for almost 300 yards on you. You don't even look like you showed up. And then you have Monday night where, you gave better effort, but you still displayed the same sloppy playing football, turnovers, penalties, inopportune times. That still happened the last 3 weeks. And you see all those fans that showed up in California? I certainly heard them. So don't tell the fans that they don't earn the right to express how they truly feel. They don't need to be bullied into thinking that we need to coddle this football team. There is no coddling. We coddle the Sixers and the Phillies. We don't coddle the Eagles. Knock it off.
Well, we certainly coddle the Phillies. I think that's been proven true.
Yes, we can all agree on that one.
They're the best.
They literally are held to no standard.
Would you frick off?
Once again, being treated like a minor league team. Like, honestly, it's truly embarrassing.
Did you pot him down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you get to the next question?
What are you doing?
There's no coddling.
Don't pot him
What are you
down.
doing? He was cooking.
Don't pot him down. That is rude.
This was their final chance.
He was still
He
talking.
keeps potting him down.
Give an Eagles question?
Yeah, he doesn't know he doesn't know he's potted down.
He probably doesn't.
Can he hear us?
Yeah.
No, I do. I mean, didn't know I was potted down. That was true. I know Jack can't take criticism of the
There it is.
Jesus.
sensitivity pledge.
All right.
You're right. Fans can do what they want to do, but if the fans want a better environment for the players to play well on Sunday, then they should cheer.
Okay. All right. Next thing, because I don't want to go around in circles. Offensively, we have heard throughout the week. We saw different things on Monday night. We have heard some positivity. We heard some from Baldy on Wednesday. We heard some from Mayock. Do you think they should continue to push forward doing those things, or do you think they scale it back a little bit and go back to the more conservative, sort of simple thing they were doing previously?
Yeah, so I don't think the turnovers were really a result of doing new things. I mean, if you really look at all of them, I don't. Like, there was the one where he got tricked. That one I think you could argue was. But of the 5 of them, the other 4 were not. Like, the AJ throw was just a high throw, which his accuracy has gone down this year, even on hitch routes, even on the conservative stuff they do. The Devontae throw, Devontae slips at the top of the route or gets knocked over or whatever. Like, I don't think the turnovers were a result of that. Now, that being said, they should obviously play the style of football that they have the past 4 years. Like, there is no reason to switch things up just because of a small sample size of results. So if you're asking me, should they go to the conservative, make sure they're protecting the football, win the turnover battle? Like, yeah, that's absolutely what they should do. I just don't think Monday night was indicative of that they can't play that style of football.
Where's that worm? Where's that worm at?
Well, that's just the truth. I don't think
the new plays didn't cause any of the turnovers.
That sounds more like the coordinator put in some new stuff, and that wasn't a reason for the bad play. Keep doing it.
No, what I'm saying is I think the reason for the turnovers were not, I don't think there was a common theme in them where they were trying new things and that didn't work. I'm saying the turnovers were each their own different, cost.
How about the idea that he threw the ball 40 times? How about that?
Yeah, I mean, he threw it a lot. I think they should focus on taking care of the ball. I just don't think the new style of play resulted in the turnovers outside of the one where he definitely got tricked. The guy on the defensive line dropped back. He didn't see him for sure. That one was. But I think the other 4 were not.
So I'll meet you in the middle on that. So if I were to go with the schemes, not necessarily being the reason, but the volume of throwing, would you agree that certainly contributed to the interceptions and the poor play?
I mean, I guess.
The more he throws the ball, the more likely he's going to have errant throws.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, the more I would agree with that. The more he throws it, the more likely it is that he'll throw an interception.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. See, progress being made between us.
So Lane Johnson officially not playing? Have they made that declaration yet? We saw the report from Jeff McClain that he thought it would need another week.
Yeah, so the injury report, I don't believe comes out till 4 o'clock, so they haven't made that official. But he hasn't been at practice all week. He hasn't been in the locker room. He's not going to play on Sunday. But the good news is yesterday Fred Johnson was added to the injury report with an ankle injury. Obviously, he's Lane Johnson's backup. Max Crosby lines up across from the right tackle spot, 90% of the snaps he's on the field. So
where's the good news at in this? You said the good news is.
Here's the good news. Fred Johnson says he's definitely playing.
Okay, that is good news.
He'll be good to go for Sunday.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
As long as we don't run to the right, we'll be all right.
Right, yeah.
What about Landon Dickerson? He wasn't practicing yesterday, I thought it was. He wasn't on the practice field. Have you heard anything on Landon Dickerson?
So Landon wasn't out there yesterday. He was out on the practice field today. I expect Landon will play. So that's obviously good news. Now, I mean, the Raiders' defensive line really only has the one good player, Max Crosby. So I think the better part of Landon playing is not so much it helps him in a matchup. It's just getting more snaps together and getting continuity. So, yeah, I think he'll play. But the Raiders' defensive line really is about Max Crosby and that right side.
So here is I think the biggest question is if the Eagles, God forbid, were to lose to the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday, and you line up for the Go Birds podcast after the game, Will James Seltzer let you talk in the first 5 minutes of the podcast?
Not if they lose, I can tell you that much. Nothing gets James going like a loss. He is, he certainly gets going. But I think they'll win on Sunday. But I do think there's a very, very clear path to them losing, just like a right there staring at us, and we're all ignoring it.
Hold on, talk to me.
Yeah.
Max Crosby versus Fred Johnson is an absolute matchup problem. The Raiders, I think, are 5th in the league in yards per carry allowed on the ground. I know that's not the best stat in tracking run defense, but certainly is indicative that they are good at stopping the run. And it's going to be cold and windy. And when they play in the cold and the wind, they can't pass the ball. So I think if they're going to win this game, it's probably going to have to be low scoring. And the good news is the Raiders' offense is terrible, so I'd be pretty surprised if the Eagles gave up, more than 20 points. But outside of a standing ovation, I don't really see how it's going to be a great day on offense with all the elements.
They better not lose to the Raiders, Elliot. What is your official prediction for Sunday's game?
I think they're going to win 17-9 or something like that. It's going to be an ugly game. Why would you predict anything else at this point?
It's a good point. It's a good point.
They've not played a good game in a while. The elements are part of it. I think it would be a low-scoring game.
At least it looks like the snow will be over by 10 a.m., so it doesn't look like snow will be any sort of an issue.
If only there was a way
to
prevent the weather.
All right, I got you.
It's a benefit. It's a benefit for us Sunday. You think the Raiders want to be out here?
No, they do not.
No, I think it's a benefit
Kenny Pickett?
for the Raiders.
Yeah.
8-degree weather, snow, tiny hands?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. That's a bad spot for him.
I got news for you guys. Jalen can't play in the cold either, so it is not a benefit
And
for
the
the
wind.
Eagles.
You see us in that Washington Reds Commanders game, NFC title game?
Yeah, you see that?
Was it cold that day? I think
it was
the
cold.
40s, wasn't it? Nah, I'd have to go back and look at it.
Come on, you piece of crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You can get the Go Birds podcast wherever you get your podcast. I love you, Elliot. You get Go Birds Daily. You'll also get the pod right after the game. And Go Birds Radio tomorrow, I assume, right? 1 to 3?
No, actually not. I think we're carrying the Army-Navy game.
Oh, right,
so
Army-Navy.
No Birds, but
Okay.
look, maybe by then JT Realmuto will be kind enough to re-sign with the team after another disappointing playoff performance. Maybe they'll be lucky enough to have that happen.
There he is. Eliot Shorr-Parks. Oh, I love that. That's a new thing. The pot Elliot down. That's a new bit. Yeah, I like that.